Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Greg again. I'm gonna go ahead and do my video now on how to string the Hyper Tough curve shaft weed eater. The video I seen the last time on it was just a review of the weed eater. Like I said, it is a very good weed eater. If you use a small engine fuel, I guarantee you all your motors will last twice as long. If you use the mix, your motor will last, but like I said, you are putting ethanol in the carburetor. You're gonna clog up those fuel lines. You have to do repairs, and it is a pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes it can be a simple fix. Even with that, you could buy like mechanic in a bottle, which is another thing going on sale. I forgot to mention in my last video. It's like this, but a skinnier tube. Just says mechanic in a bottle. You pour it in there, mix it with gas, and it should fix all your carburetor problems. If it doesn't work, then obviously you'd have to take your carburetor apart and you'd have to rebuild it or buy a new one. But I'm gonna show you how to string the weed eater on this string trimmer. It is a little hard because if you lose your grip on some of the string while you're trying to rotate everything in, it will come all apart. It'll unwind. You just gotta pretty much restart from the beginning. So first things first, you have to remove your spark plug because we don't want anything to accidentally start or anyone get hurt. I don't want anyone to sit there and get cut by the weed eater string because it does hurt. Okay, so you just remove the boot like that, put it on the side. Okay, you're gonna come over here to the end of your weed eater, and if you notice, your weed eater does have a bump knob right here. Also ensure the spring is good. You take everything off. Okay, so let me put my phone down real quick. Okay, so if you can see right here, it is pushing down, so my spring is pretty good. You're just gonna untwist this knob right here. Take it off. Take this out right here. You see how I'm pretty much out of string on one end. Here's your spring. Another good thing you can do is put a little bit of oil or some grease. Have a grease gun. Put some of this on there. Spring should be pretty good. Just put these to the side. So I'm just gonna unwind the string. Take this off completely. As you can see, I was running pretty low on my string. It wasn't that long anymore. You can see that. Okay. Also, make sure that when you are buying a weed eater string, you do buy the right ones for your weed eater. The Hyper Tough curve shaft uses the 0.8 by 40, which is this one right here. It doesn't really matter what color. As long as it says 0.8 by 40, you're good to go. You can also use a pulverizer. The pulverizer string is actually on sale. It's a coiled up version of the string. It's a little bit tougher and stronger. It's going on sale right now too, so that'd be your best bet too if you want to use a little bit better. But this works just as fine. So let me go ahead and get y'all some string out real quick. And it also depends on how long you want your string to be. You could do yours about arm's length or about across from arm to arm, about here. We're just gonna go ahead and cut that off. And then of course you just measure out your next string as long as the one you originally cut. Okay. Alright, so put that to the side. These are just as long. So another neat trick I want to show you guys too is in order to get your weed eater string into here, if you see those little holes right there, you do need to bend the end of the weed eater string, which you can do it by hand if you can, but if you can't, you could use pliers. And I actually bought these on sale, Hyper Tough pliers. Come with needle nose. You unclip this, flip it over, and you got your regular basic pliers. Flip it back. Got your needle nose. Also has a little cutter right there. I actually got this on sale at a Walmart. It came with this and the case with it for like $2.50. So just look around for deals like that. It might help you guys out. So I'm gonna go ahead and bend this weed eater string right here so I can get it into the little hole on the bumper head. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. See, you just give it a little bend like that. You see how those are coming out at an angle now? If you want to, you could use the pliers always. The pliers always do help with a little bit of pressure and help it bend a little bit more. Because if you don't bend the weed eater string, it's not going to go into the holes properly. It's not going to hold. And then you're going to be wrapping your weed eater string. And then it's not going to work. It's not going to come out. It's going to be wrong. You have to restart. So usually what I do is I bend them like that. Just give them a little pinch with your pliers. Make sure you don't cut them, damage them too much. So now we're at this point right here. Okay. Okay. So now we have this on its side right here, which the holes are right there. Like I said, we need to bend them. Okay. And you're gonna make sure these are aligned right next to each other. Make sure they're good. And then you're gonna put them in at an angle. So those little hooks go in and they should clip on just like that. So let me go ahead and sit down with you guys. See, this one already came out. Okay. So okay. And then when you're wrapping the weed eater string, you're just going to go in the same direction that it's going. Just like that. Make sure you keep a tight grip on it, because if you don't, it does come out of your hand. It unwinds completely. And then you just have to pretty much restart. It does get frustrating, especially when you're out in the heat. I'm out here in San Antonio, Texas right now. And it rained a couple days ago. It was pretty cool. And for some reason, it's like 100 fucking degrees out here. It's hot as hell. Okay. So if you notice, if you look on here, you have these little indentions. These are pretty much just holders so that we can put the weed eater string through the hole. Don't leave them in there. So for instance, you'll clip it on to one of these like that. Then you go around, clip it onto the opposite side like that. Now they don't have to match because you could trim them anyways once you put them on. So you have your string like this. Put your spring back into your bumper head. Make sure it's good. And what you're going to do is you're going to feed it into the holes that are right here. So if you look on the weed eater, you have a hole right here. On the exact opposite side, you have a hole right there. So you have your weed eater string like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it through the hole first, like that. Put your second weed eater string through the hole as well. And once they come out, now if you notice, they're still attached right here. See, I have those pieces still on there. I'm going to take those off, but that's just to hold it for you so that we don't lose it. Because if we do take it off a little soon before you put this in, it'll just, like I said, it'll unwind. And it is very hard to put back on. It's just frustrating. You know, I know you guys want to hurry, but just get it done. But that's just a tip that I learned. So I'll go ahead and put it back over here. Okay. So once you've pretty much matched up the holes, you unclip them from the inside right here. Be very careful, make sure the string does not unwind completely. Okay, I got that one out. Now I have one more on this side that I have to unclip as well. Unclipped it. Okay, sometimes you do have to give it a little twist. If you push it straight down, it might not go. Just give it a little twist as you go in. You do have to hold this down all the way. Put your knob back on, and let me just double check and make sure this did work out properly. Okay, you're going to twist your knob as far as you can. Give it a pretty good tug. As you can see, this is twisting pretty good. It does get locked sometimes if you push it down. All it does is take a little turn. And that's it. I'm going to make sure I'm getting weed eater string out. It is a little hard to get out sometimes. So what you'll pretty much do is you'll hold it like this with your hands on each string like this. What you're going to do is you can push down, twist your thumbs, and pull out. And string should come out. As you can see, more and more string is coming out. Twist with your thumbs to your right, pull the string out, and there you go. Just measure how long you want your weed eater string. If you want your weed eater string to be a little bit longer, I recommend taking off the shield that usually goes right here. I take it off because obviously I could trim a little bit longer along the fence line and all that good stuff. Plus sometimes the shield does get in the way. So if I want my weed eater string to be this long right here, you would have to just keep winding it out. Boom. Give it a trim. And you're done. Brand new weed eater string into the Hyper Tough string shaft, curve shaft string trimmer. And like I said, if it is too long for you, if you feel like you put out too much, you could just trim it. And also the length of the string just depends on you. If you want to change it fairly quickly, you just make the string a little bit shorter, maybe about 1 arm length. I like to keep mine in there for a pretty good while, so I'll stretch mine all the way across my chest, arm to arm. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. If you have any questions or anything, just comment on my videos. Let me know if I can help you out with anything else. Okay. Please subscribe to my videos and everything. I really appreciate it, guys. Hope y'all have a good one. Thank you, guys. Bye.